Hello everybody, Ace here, giving it to you straight with day 74 of the video log challenge, and today I wanted to talk to you all about chasing ambition and how we can become more effective at doing it without expending so much of ourselves. So I was on the internet today. I don't know exactly where I got this quote, but this quote really piqued my interest. I wrote it down and I wanted to share it with you today. And it says, "It is often easier to make progress on mega ambitious dreams since no one else is crazy enough to do it. You have little competition." Now, that's something that I have been very keen on. That's my neighbor. That's something I've been very keen on in my life, is setting very lofty ambitions. I don't know what it is. I've just always been a big visionary. And if I'm going to do something, I'm going to go all in. And if we're going to go all in, you might as well go as big as you can or just stay home. I like to stay home. So when I actually do come to actually do something, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to go all as big as I can, because why not? I don't know. I feel like it served me very, very well in this life. It may have held me back because the dreams or the visions become so big, they almost overwhelm me at times. But it's made this life interesting and it's kept me going. But what this quote really means to me, it is often easier to make progress on mega ambitious dreams since no one else is crazy enough to do it. You have little competition. To me, what that is in terms of little competition, it's more so a little haters. Something I've realized about setting really lofty ambitions that are just big, big visions, big ideas, and you tell them to people, people are just, they're kind of in their own box and they're just like, whoa, that's so big. They don't even consider the fact that you're not going to accomplish it because they can't even find ways to break it down and put it in its little boxes and judge it. And so I guess the reason I wanted to make this video today is, if you're going to set an ambition, especially for yourself as a human being, as a way shower, as a light worker during this time, as we move forth trying to elevate human consciousness and heal the planet, why not set the biggest ambitions you possibly can set? Because what if they come true? You know, and if what I've been talking about in these videos, and what I believe many of you believe as well, is that we're these higher fractal consciousness of God, right? That allows us to co-create this environment. What happens if we set really, really lofty ambitions, and then we come together with people who also believe in the same ambition? We connect our human consciousness, especially as we raise our vibration, our frequency, and our resonance. You get a bunch of human beings together who are awakened, who have connected to their higher selves, who've gained access to their oversoul and their Akashic records, who are now becoming superhuman. What can you do then when you start to meditate? What can you do then when you start to come together and focus on the same idea, the same goal, the same ambition? What is possible for humanity? What is possible for Earth? Something I was watching the other day was in Germany, they built the very first cruise liner that ran on liquid gas. And I watched the whole thing. They time-lapsed the whole thing. They had a beautiful 45-minute documentary on it. And to watch what human beings are capable of when everyone knows what they're doing, knows what to do, know how to do what they're doing, and everyone has trust in the plan, and has trust in the strategy, and has trust in all the different levels. It took 3,500 people to come together over 660 days to build a floating city that is completely run on liquid gas. And what's even more insane is watching the people who built the engines. It was two guys who built these engines, where we're talking they're 40,000 pounds each, and it was just two guys with a crane, and they just know what to do. Giant 30-foot flywheels and pistons the size of beer kegs, and they did it themselves. It's amazing what can happen when you have balance between technology and human ingenuity. When you have a human being who also can use technology and can use nature and can use the natural elements to co-create. How can you look at what we've done as a human species on this planet, and if you believe in a secret space program from without the planet, and not believe in miracles, not believe that we are God. It's amazing what we can do. It's amazing what we're capable of, especially when everybody has the same motivation to accomplish whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish for nothing more than to accomplish that goal. Not for money, not for greed, not for status, but because they're human, because they had that goal, that ambition in their mind's eye, and they were crazy enough to chase it. That's who we have to be as the starseeds, as the way showers, as the ascended masters, is we have to be crazy enough to believe in all of this stuff that we talk about and all the esotericism. But we also have to believe in the human journey that we all have to go through and will continue to go through until we do choose to turn into light and ascend. And so dream your dreams and dream them big and only chase what your heart desires, because as soon as you start doing what you don't want to do, that's not in alignment with your heart's desires, that's not in alignment with that mind-eye ambition, you will fall from grace. And then we'll find ourselves in misery. And I'm constantly kind of coming back out of, from 5D to 4D to 3D to 4D to 5D to 4D to 3D. And I'm getting that contrast a lot lately. And I'm seeing what I like, what I don't like, how I like to think, how I don't like to think, how I like to be, how I don't like to be, and the results of both those sides. This is my life when I'm acting like this. This is my life when I'm acting like that. This is my life when I'm thinking like this. This is my life when I'm thinking like that. And by taking that self-inventory and by keeping that ambition in your mind's eye strong and not allowing it to be corrupted or not allowing it to be hijacked by anyone, that is how you create your heaven on earth. So I hope you gain a little bit more clarity on your path today. I hope you get a little bit further on your journey. I hope you can bring in a little bit more love into your heart so that you can see that by setting those mega ambitious goals and chasing them, you will have nothing but support, because anyone that's willing to chase a goal that scares people, they're going to be behind you 100%. And who's to say that when we set less than lofty goals, when we set goals that aren't on our frequency and people start to come at us and try to deter us and all those things, who's to say that maybe we aren't actually on the right path? And who's to say that's not the universe trying to get us to go this way? Because again, there's multiple ways to get to a goal, but what's the most optimal? It's through your heart, it's through your mind, it's through the divine. And as long as you're in alignment with all of that, it'll come and go. And you'll accomplish everything you set your mind to without having to beat yourself up, without having to fret, and without having to need all these haters to motivate you. I don't need people to hate me to motivate me. That doesn't motivate me. And so what motivates me is being real and being authentic. And I'm starting there, and where I have my vision in my mind's eye, and I'm moving towards it. And some days I'm very locked on it, and some days I fall by the wayside a bit. But that's part of the human journey as well. So if you liked what you've seen and heard today, hit that like button. If you want to join the Army of Energy, hit that subscribe button. You can also find me on Instagram at Army of Energy. If you want to donate to my work, I'd be so grateful. I have my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal links below. Again, dirt. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and if you really would like to have energy and feel good about yourself and feel like you're detoxing your body from all of the emotional trauma from your past, check out drinkdirt.com/ace. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, an even better evening, and I will see you all at the same time tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.